So there I was at work today when I stumbled on an article in the National Association of Realtors titled Top Places to Buy a Beach House in 2021. Stick around and find out why I am so excited about this year's list. Top places to buy a beach house in 2021. So I'm reading through the article and it's got its typical beaches are nice, wouldn't you love to live on the beach with your family? But then I got to the list and the number one top place to buy a beach house in 2021 is Galveston, Texas. Wow, Galveston, Texas. The very place that I happen to be lucky enough to help investors buy and sell their investment properties, for people to buy and sell their homes. What an incredible thing. Galveston, Texas. I mean, this list of 20 places is filled with things like Santa Rosa Beach, Florida, Gulf Shores and Orange Beach, Alabama, Key West, Florida, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, Cocoa Beach, Florida. The list is stacked, but Galveston, Texas is number one. So why is Galveston being number one on this list such a big deal? Well, it means people finally see the potential in Galveston Island. Look, Galveston is booming. Royal Caribbean's currently putting in a $100 million cruise ship port right on our very island. Millions of people, even through the pandemic, came to Galveston Beach. Our cruise ship terminal is one of the busiest in the country, with multiple extra ships being committed to the island by Royal Caribbean and by Carnival over the next few years. And Norwegian even announced that they are bringing one of their newest ships to Galveston in the next few years. So this is big. Number one, and I keep saying it, I just can't believe it, Galveston, Texas is number one. And I think the reason why I can't believe it is the majority of people in this area don't think of Galveston Beach as this big popular tourist destination. Everybody thinks of places with crystal clear blue water, great fishing, and things like that. But Galveston is fantastic. I mean, we're within just a couple hundred miles of the biggest cities in Texas: San Antonio, Austin, Dallas, and even other places such as New Orleans. We're very close to those cities. So we're very, what I call, travelable in just a day for people to jump in their car and come to Galveston, even if just for a weekend. So let's take a look at the article from the National Association of Realtors and see just why, even though I'm a little surprised to see Galveston at the top of the list, truly does deserve to be ranked number one place to buy a beach house in 2021. Okay, so here we are with the list from the National Association of Realtors showing the top 20 places to purchase a beach house in 2021. And like we said, there is Galveston right on top. So let's take a look at what was factored into this decision. First is the average cost of the properties in the locations listed, which averaged just over $260,000 per home for Galveston, Texas. Now, I can tell you that in Galveston, we have a very, very diverse range of properties on the island. Everything from $1 million beachfront homes to $150,000 one-bed, one-bath beach condotels. So while this number does seem low to be beachfront, you are going to have to spend a little more than $260,000. The amount of rainfall and average temperatures were also taken into consideration for this list, and Galveston sits at a very nice yearly average high of 77.3 degrees and low of just over 65 degrees. Don't let this fool you. It gets very hot here in the summertime, but our averages through the spring, fall, and winter months are absolutely fantastic. Now, the last thing that really caught my eye on this list was the fact that the National Association of Realtors compared the amount of active Airbnb rentals and the Airbnb average daily rate that each rental is able to make. And I fully believe this really is where Galveston becomes such a fantastic place to own a beach home. In terms of the amount of rentals on the island, we're looking at just over 3,700 Airbnb active rentals on the island, compared to Panama City Beach at 10,500 or even Miami Beach at 5,600. That's a very low amount of competition. Now let's look at how much Galveston vacation rental owners are able to rent their homes out for a night. $247. Now let's compare this to Miami Beach, where the average price of a vacation home is $400,000, but their rental rates are sitting at just over $200 a night at $202 a night, or we could even compare to Corpus Christi, which is only $185 a night. On the flip side, places like Key West, Florida are charging upwards of $350 a night. So while Galveston is able to pull in a great nightly rate compared to its average home cost, it is very affordable for the average family to be able to come on vacation for just a few days, a weekend, or even a full week. So what do you guys think? I showed you the reasons. Galveston, Texas, a fantastic place to bring your family for a weekend at the beach. Even in the off season, we have some fantastic properties. And look, if you are interested in buying or selling in Galveston, Texas, even if you're interested in just renting for a weekend, feel free to reach out in the comments or email me, contact me some way, and let's talk about why Galveston is perfect.